good, family? Happy Friday and good evening. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully, everybody's doing wonderfully blessed. Had a great day. Most importantly, a safe day. This is your boy, Hyman G. I'm about to drop it like it's hot, baby, and break you guys off with the latest and greatest in Doge and overall crypto market news. And let you know what's going on in the crazy wild, wild west of crypto land, guys. None of this is ever financial advice. It's just me sharing my thoughts and opinions. Nothing more, nothing less. All I ever ask is you guys can just please help me out with the YouTube algo by possibly hitting the likes and subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell and turning it on to all. All right, guys. Are you guys ready to get it on this Friday evening? Well, let's get it, baby. What are we waiting for? Bitcoin is currently at 61,182 with 83 cents. We are down 0.10% for the day, guys. Nonetheless, Bitcoin is consolidating between 61 and 62,000. We continue to stay above 60K, which is what we want, right? We don't want to dip any lower than 60,000. Granted, it is the weekend. There is usually more volatility in the weekend in regards to pretty much any crypto, right? In the crypto markets, there's always a lot of volatility on the weekends, right? So I just wanted to point that out there. All right, guys, enough of Bitcoin. Let's dive into the main superstar of my channel. That is Dogecoin. We currently rank number 9 on CoinMarketCap. We are up 1.41% for the day. We're sitting at 26 cents. And our 24-hour low is at 25 cents. And the 24-hour low is at 27 cents. Market cap is at 34.74 billion. And volume is at 1.54 billion in the last 24 hours. Pretty much the stats haven't really changed much, guys, since yesterday, right? But we need to see more buying pressure. We need more volume to help push the price of Doge. All right, guys, now let's look at the charts, guys, right, guys? Because we're coming up to a critical point right here, right? Why? Right, it's either going to make or break for Doge. We're either going to break to the upside, which in my opinion, I think we are, or we could break to the downside. It can go either way, but I'm going to show you here on the chart. This is the daily time frame, right? This is the daily chart. Okay, so like I've been showing you guys, right? This pink line is the support trend line, and as you can see, for about a month or so, this support trend line has been holding us up. We have not dipped below it. Granted, we did. Let me get my squiggler here, my little writing tool right here, right? We dipped below it briefly for one day, and then we automatically shot up to 34 cents the next day, and then we retraced. But if you look at the chart, right, this is the daily, right? We've been creating higher high, higher lows, like I've been explaining, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high. Now we have created a higher low, higher low right here, right? And as you can see right here, today's daily time candle is green. Now, we got two things that can happen here. We can either bounce off of this support trend line and push to the upside, being that we have a green candle forming. Hopefully, we're going to create higher highs, right, and continue to push up and break this resistance at the 200-day moving average sitting at 28 cents. Or we're going to dip below this support trend line, right, and dip below support, which is the 21-day moving average coming in at 26 cents. And then we're going to flip the trend and make our support into resistance, which is bearish technicals, right, guys? So that's what we don't want to see and happen. We don't want to, for one, dip below the support trend line, and two, dip below support. As you can see right now, we are currently right at support, testing it, right? So hopefully it'll act as support and we will bounce off of it. So, all right, guys, now this is what I wanted to show you guys on the charts, okay, guys, that we are pretty much testing support, the support trend line right now, right? We're coming to it. Hopefully we're going to bounce off of it. As you can see, for the past month or so, we've been pretty much bouncing off of it, right? So I pretty much don't think that we're going to dip below it. I truly believe that we will bounce off the support trend line and continue to push up and test that level of resistance at the 200-day moving average at 28 cents. All right, guys, now that's what I had for you guys as far as the charts goes, right, guys? I like to keep it pretty beginner friendly, easy breezy. Now let's dive into some overall crypto market news regarding Doge and crypto markets. Now, says Robinhood starts crypto wallet rollout to users on waitlist, CTO says. Now, why is this important and how can this affect Dogecoin? Well, I'm glad you asked. Right, guys, and I'll give you some opinions on why I believe this is important, and this can act as a positive catalyst for Doge and the overall crypto markets. Why? Because, guys, there is so many U.S. customers that have Dogecoin on, like myself. I have my Dogecoin on Robinhood, right? But it's locked there and we cannot move it. But once they roll out the crypto wallets and you can use it. I truly believe a lot more people will be prone to want to use Robinhood because of it being beginner user friendly, right? The app is very beginner friendly. I will admit that, right? That's what drew me to it. So I think it'll draw a lot more users. Therefore, the price of Doge will go up because more people will be more wanting to use Robinhood because now they can withdraw their crypto, right? That's what has made a lot of people reluctant to want to use Robinhood's app for crypto. Why? Because they, in essential, are the banks and they hold our keys, right? And you can't pull your crypto off. But now that they're going to be rolling this out and opening a crypto wallet for us retail investors, then it's going to act as an extreme positive catalyst for the price of Doge. In my opinion, I think so, right? Now, it says Robinhood Markets Crypto Chief Technical Officer Joanne Cobrat said that the company will roll out its new crypto wallet to more users every week until early next year. He repeats that more than 1 million individuals have joined the waitlist. Listen, guys, 1 million individuals, right? Now, I guarantee, I can almost guarantee, rather, that a big portion of those 1 million are Dogecoin holders, have joined the waitlist for Robinhood's crypto wallet. It's incredible to see how many of our customers are ready to use our wallet, he said during a session in the LA Blockchain Summit. In building the product, Robinhood is investing in the platform to secure its wallet accounts as well as making it easy for users to start in crypto, he said. In addition, it will increase its resources to educate users on cryptocurrency and crypto wallets. Asked about whether the company will allow staking and lending against crypto, Kibret said it's too early to talk about. However, Robinhood is always seeking to add more new products and is looking into a lot of these things, right, guys? So the reason why I wanted to point this out, right, guys, like I said, right, is I think this is very bullish and this is a very positive catalyst for Doge, right? Once they really start, once the ball starts rolling, I think it's going to act as a positive catalyst for the price of Doge. All right, guys, now let's get into some more stuff here. All right, where are we at here? Let's get into my saved bookmarks. All right, let's get into this one here first. Excuse me. Now it says Elon Musk supports Dogecoin co-founder in his Twitter tirade against hype in crypto. Now, Billy Marcus, one of Dogecoin founders, has taken to Twitter to criticize the hype that sometimes surrounds cryptocurrencies and is used by people who wish to get rich quickly by riding this wave. Elon Musk tweeted in support. Now, says Marcus says that hype does not last long as these get rich quick people dumb their crypto quickly to reach their goal and bail out. When they see a new wave of hype coming, they get on it as well. In order to own crypto or any other asset that should be worth more than in the future than it is now, value must be added to it, Marcus says. The Tesla CEO, intrinsic billionaire Elon Musk, as often happens, stepped in with the comment he wrote in support of Marcus' statement. Hype, Elon Musk, right? So basically he's saying he supports what he's saying, right, guys? And it's very true, right? But nonetheless, that's why we're in crypto, right? Is to hopefully make quick gains for some of us, right? We want to make quick gains, become quick, who doesn't want to become rich quick, right, guys? You know what I mean? I know I do, but is it going to happen for me? It hasn't yet, right? So I'm a long-term hodler, and I'm a long-term I'm a believer in cryptocurrency and what it represents and what it stands for. You know what I'm saying? So just wanted to briefly touch on. I'm not going to read the whole article, guys, but basically it's just talking about how Elon Musk supports Billy Marcus's tweet. All right, now let's dive. I didn't have like a whole lot of stuff. Now let's dive into some overall crypto market news. Okay, guys, we got a lot going on now. All right, now. Bank of America CEO, he says crypto could add value to banks. Right, guys? Now you have all these, you have Citi Financial, you have JP Morgan, you have Goldman and Sachs, right? Wells Fargo. All of the main banks here in America are getting on the crypto choo-choo train. Why? Because they know if they don't get aboard and get hip to the skip, they're going to get left behind, guys. You know what I mean? It says that Bank of America has began looking more into their crypto space. The bank's chief operating officer said he believes certain characteristics of the blockchain and crypto could add a lot of value to banks. He goes on to say, I believe some of these things that are happening today will provide the technological, sorry guys, technological jump that allows banks to be more efficient, have less errors, be more compliant. Bank of America CEO Tom Mangus said about crypto during a chain analyst event on Thursday in New York City. All right, guys, you know what I mean? Like I said, this is just, I'm not going to read the whole article, right? But I just wanted to point out, right, and show you guys that there's just another bank on board wanting to get on board with crypto assets. Why? Because they know it's here to stay, and you either get with the program or you get left behind, right? Just like in anything in general, right? That's what I think. All right, guys, so let's dive into the next article that I had here. Where are we at here? Oh, here we go. Real quick here, right, guys? I'm just gonna touch on the top of it. It says Bitcoin whale selling jumps while Bitcoin price holds 60K and buyers snap up supply. So basically, regardless, yes, we have Bitcoin whales selling, guys, but nonetheless, people are buying it up. Why? Because people realize and know Bitcoin is not going anywhere, and they're buying up the dip, right? It's technically, we're on a little dip. We're consolidating, right? It's not a dip nonetheless. It's just pretty much consolidating, but it has retraced from its all-time high, sitting at where it's at now at the 61K level. But nonetheless, people are buying it up, right? It's not continuing to drop, which is a good thing, right, guys? It's showing more maturity in the markets, right? And a little less volatility. Now, let's touch on this other article. It says, expect increased institutional inflow in Bitcoin as Bitcoin's volatility rate continues to deplete. And I agree, guys. You know what I mean? The volatility of Bitcoin has come down just a little wee tad bit. Not completely, right, guys? I mean, it is still volatile. It's crypto, baby. It's the wild, wild west of crypto. But nonetheless, Bitcoin's volatility has toned down just a tad bit. And with that being said, institutions are going to want to get more involved. And when institutions get more involved, then that's more money to the crypto markets. So the article goes on to say, Bloomberg hints that Bitcoin price volatility could have been reduced significantly. The reduction has been attributed to growing institutional adoption and a maturing market. The trend, which has long been anticipated, is expected to bring in even more adoption. Now, this is huge, guys, right? I mean, a lot of people don't like, that institutions and hedge funds are investing in crypto, but nonetheless, guys, we need them. Why? Because that's money, and it helps the crypto markets to grow. You know what I mean? And it helps adoption, right? So, bottom line is we need institutional money, right, guys? Now, all right, let me touch on another interesting article here. I'm almost done, guys. Thank you if you're still with me. It says draft bill seeks to allow Brazilian workers to be paid in Bitcoin. Guys, everywhere, not everywhere, but you're starting to hear a lot now. Like you had the article I briefly touched on yesterday about the mayor of New York and the mayor of Miami wanting to get paid, or Miami's mayor wants to get paid in Bitcoin all year. And the mayor of New York said he'll take his first 3 paychecks in Bitcoin. But the point I'm trying to show out by these articles, right, guys, is that adoption, guys, is starting to catch fire and take hold slowly but surely from here in America all the way to Brazil to El Salvador, right? It's taking fire and it's catching hold in South America. You know what I mean? And next you know, it's just going to be globally all over the world, right? That's why I wanted to briefly touch on this article and show you guys. All right, guys, now I'm going to close out with this article right here, right? And I talked about this yesterday briefly. Now, says Jeffries, Chris Wood boosts Bitcoin exposure is 10%, right? Exposure to 10%, and he trims gold, right? The article yesterday had said it was 5%, but they corrected it. It's actually 10%. He has allocated 10% of his money, if it's worth, into Bitcoin and trims gold, right, guys? And this company is a multi-billion-dollar company, right, guys? So I just wanted to briefly show you. And this guy had a change of heart, right? He wasn't always into Bitcoin and he wasn't a fan of it, but now he is. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that have flipped. But anyways, all right, guys, this is what I had for you on this Friday evening, man. Hopefully it was informative, helpful, and insightful. If it was, please help your boy out with that YouTube algo. Like and subscribe to the channel. Stay safe and stay blessed till tomorrow, guys. Let's get this paper. Let's get this money, baby. All right, guys. Stay blessed. Good night.